you can hear this okay. I have just logged into your account. So this is the web version of your account. So if we go to the top right corner, your profile, this is where we're going to see all your information. So you can see your upcoming bookings, which is just loading. So you can see kind of the last ones we've got here. So these are the ones coming up. So you can see I've booked you all the way until the 5th of March. So you can always check this first when you're going to book ahead, just to see how far you've come. Really great to just remind yourself of your passes. So these are the ones that are kind of active right now that you can use. So this one expires, sorry, I'll do the one before. So this one's expires earlier, but you've got no credits left, as we talked about, because that's the one I've deleted. And then you've got the one in March, which expires the 8th. And then we've got the next one. So the future ones are here. So we've got this one at the bottom, which expires the soonest. And then we've got these coming up. So this one starts on the 11th of March is the one we're going to be booking. And then we're going to use that one, the second one. So you can see you've got 4 credits left. So as you're going to book in the future, just always look at each pass, look at how many credits you've got and book that first, then go into the next pass and book those. So if you only had 2 credits left, and we know it starts on the 11th of March, if we see the details, and then it also shows you when it's valid for. So you can see that it's valid until April. So if you had some extra credits that you hadn't used, then you would want to book those 2 separately. But when you're going to block book, let's do that with these future credits. So we want to kind of book on your Thursday class, okay? So I'm going to start it from the 11th. The other thing you can see is your subscriptions, which are similar to your passes, ones that haven't started, ones that have expired. So the next payment you can see is coming out in March. If you haven't looked at them, this is all your videos on demand are up here. So on the top tab, you can see all the videos that we've got, and hope you can take advantage of some of those. Those are just a few selections of them. You can select the level, so you can do an intermediate lesson, and you can see there's an intermediate. We kind of do ones that are all levels. You can do map Pilates. You can change that, and then all the map stuff comes up with balls. You can search for the teacher. These are the 3 teachers that we've got on there. And then there's playlists here. So let's go back to you. And we're going to go to the calendar to go start to book your classes. So we know we're going to start from the 11th of March. We've got you up until the 5th. Okay, so I'm going to select from there. Now we should be able to also select on the app. You might be able to do that. Okay, let's do it this way. So we're going to go to the Thursday, the 12th, and we're going to scroll down to your class, which is your, I believe it's the 1031 that you take. So we're going to do that one. Let me just double back. Just make sure that we've got you on the right one. Yes. So it is the 1031. Okay, just double checking. Don't want to put you in the wrong one. So calendar. Again, we go and select the 12th. That's going to show up first. Scroll down to your 1030 class. We go to book. And what's great about this, if you're booking the same one at the same time, we see that the pass is here. It tells you how many you've got, tells you when it expires. So we're going to add all 4. So we're going to add sessions, and it already comes up with the same day, same time, which is really, really helpful. Obviously, if you're doing different days every time, then you'll have to do one at a time. So I can select all of those. Now, the Thursday, the 9th is an extra one. That still falls within this pass. So it's up to you whether you go in and book that as a top up, or whether you skip a week and then we start your next pass going forward here. So just to note that in the calendar month, the Thursday, the 9th of April, it is an extra run, but it might be that in the next few months you cancel one and then you can use it towards that. Okay, so I'm going to add all those sessions, and now you can see on the right that we've got Thursday the 12th, Thursday the 19th, Thursday the 26th, and the 2nd of April. We're going to confirm. And there we are. And then we can go back to the calendar, and we're going to do the same thing again for your next pass. Okay, so that's the one that starts on the 11th of April. So we've done your March passes. The only one we didn't do was the 9th, but because the next pass comes out on the 11th, you won't be able to book that unless you've got an extra credit in the bank. So just keep that in mind. What you could do that week is maybe book like the Saturday so that you have something that week. Otherwise, you'd have to just pay a little top up. I'll show you how you can do it if you wanted to do that. But we're going to start from the 16th of April. Okay, so again, I'm going to select that. I'm going to go to your class. There's your 10:30. Again, we're going to come up with the pass that you've got available. Okay, so that one is the one that's coming up, and it expires on the 22nd. So we know we've got 4 credits, so we're going to add those sessions. So we're also going to do that one, and that one. And that one's great because that'll fall in your 11th of May pass. Okay, so we're going to add those sessions. Again, we've got the confirmation here on the right. It's a really great and easy system. Good. Now, so if you wanted to go back to the calendar and book that April 9th one that we haven't got in the bank, let's say you wanted to. So I'm going right to the 9th, and it should come up that you don't have any credits for it, okay, because we've used your March ones, your April one doesn't kick in. So then it gives you the options of all these. So you want to go into a drop-in class. Okay, it's not giving you the top up, so thank you. Let me just scroll down here and see if that is available. It is not, so I need to check why that isn't. So there should be an option for a top up for members that's £15. So if it did, it would be in the drop-in class, and you would see a members top up for £15. I'll get that sorted. You just let me know if you want that. If not, then by the time we get to April, you might have some extra credits from cancellations and stuff like that. I hope that makes sense. And if you have any other questions, let me know.